This video was going to be about Mogai. This video was going to be about my experience with autism. But oh my god, there's been so much stuff to do for me, and literally so much work, that I'm overwhelmed. This speed paint is like old. So I thought I'd do something more casual this time, and by that I mean we're going to be looking at Not Like Other Girls. If you've been on the internet for more than half a second, you probably know about this phenomenon. It's often edgy, like 14-year-old girls who are like, I'm not like other girls, I don't like wearing makeup, and I don't go out and party every night. So we're gonna be looking at that today, just some posts, some wholesome stuff too, and yeah. Before I get into that though, I want to thank my friend Oliver for giving me the idea that Happy New Year should be hated because they scare animals. Because dogs and cats and other animals are scared of fireworks and stuff. So that, to me, was a really good idea. Want to thank you for that, and now let's get into it. First up is this comic strip thingy. There's a blonde girl that walks up to a girl with blue hair, and she says, "Ugh, why can't you just be normal?" And then the blue-haired girl says, "Why can't you be interesting?" This one is far from the worst one of these I've seen, but it's still like stereotypical and like I don't know what to say about this one really. But that's pretty cringe and above. The next one is this one that has how other girls dress on weekends. Too much bronzer, yikes. Hair that took an hour to style. Trust me, girl, that hair did not take an hour to style, but go off, I guess. Push-up bra to impress. Uncomfy 100. That's not dollars or euros or kroner, so just 100 high heels. And 250. Is this like British? I don't know. Designer dress. I'm just gonna say dollars because why not? How I dressed on weekends. The I clearly just woke up hairstyle. $15 baggy jumper. Cozy socks that has a S instead of a Z for some reason. Tits showing since no one around. Now let me address the elephant in the room. This art is clearly not really that good. It's not painful to look at, but it's not that good. And also, girl, why are you wearing a red dress with purple heels? That's not a good combo. Also, just implying that literally every other female has like the money to be buying these expensive things and like the time to style her hair. The girl in the purple kind of looks like girlfriend from Friday Night Funkin', which is kind of weird, but also just like what if a girl wears too much bronzer, hair that took an hour to style, push-up bra to impress, and all that stuff? So what? Not only are you implying that literally every other female human on this planet dresses up like that on weekends, it's also implying that it's a bad thing, and also implying that everyone wears a push-up bra to impress. Like, to impress who? Guys? Obviously, it's talking about guys, but why? This one kinda looks like satire, but still kinda not. And it says, other girls listen to pop, hang out at Starbucks with two C's, sleep with anyone, listens to good music, hangs out at graveyards, atheist. This is like kind of the edgy type of not like other girls, but first of all, slut shaming. That's far from okay. And second of all, why is being an atheist, why is that like, because there's like listen to pop and listens to good music, hang out at Starbucks and hangs out at graveyards, um, sleep with anyone, atheist. How are those two opposites? How, how if anything, then you should be like, is a good Christian or whatever, because they don't sleep with anyone, I guess. But atheist and rock hand emoji. Well, also just like literal slut shaming, and also implying that the girls in the other picture do sleep with everyone. Like, what gives you that idea? Sure, they're wearing a short skirt, but they can just like feel good wearing that. Like, I feel good when I'm wearing a short skirt. Like, literally, my avatar is wearing a short skirt because I like wearing that. But I'm not like trying to impress anyone. I have a boyfriend. Also, can I just point out the hangs out at graveyards point? Are you okay? What happened for you to hang out at graveyards? This one is this one makes me next level of uncomfortable, and it's not even that like, doesn't even show that much, but I'm just gonna censor it anyway because makes me uncomfortable, even though I'm a person that is very never mind. I'm just gonna read this thing. Sees two hot guys, and there's this picture of Light Yagami looking dude and L looking dude. Most girls fantasizes about them kissing her, I feel like, and me thinks about them um having intercourse. This is so wrong on so many levels. First of all, fetishizing gay men, not okay. Way too everywhere. Um Second of all, just implying that I mean, of course most girls are straight, but you're also straight in this situation. Uh and also implying that like everyone who's looking at those guys just like see, like when I see like a pretty girl or something, I'm just like, ah, yes, that girl's pretty. I don't imagine her like kissing me or whatever because it's a human being. Never really understood those yaoi stands. They make me very uncomfortable. Um let's just move on from that one. You've probably seen this one circulating, but I'm gonna show it anyway. Other girls, fake boobs, orange, makeup, Facebook, skinny, trashy, me, real boobs, white, natural, Tumblr, just right, nerdy. There's literally nothing about this picture that is okay. I mean, first of all, her hair, like the other girls' hair, makes me very just uncomfortable. I know that's not a point that I should be making, but it makes me very uncomfortable. Also, like, literally, who wears a sensor bar around there? Like, is she supposed to be wearing that, or is that just a sensor bar? I am so confused. Also, Facebook. This is definitely old. Also, white. Why is that a point? Like, if Why is being white not like other girls? Because all other girls are not white. All other girls are black and Asian and indigenous, and it's just dumb. I'd also like to point out that the skinny eyebrows and like the orange with the blue eyeshadow, that look is like very dead now. But this is old, so And the last one of these ones that are bad is this one that I've seen circulating like literally everywhere. Okay, there's this girl that is like, she's tan, she's looking gorgeous in those heels, I have to admit. And then she sees a book on the ground and picks it up, and slowly becoming more white and wearing less skimpy clothing, she walks away. Ah, yes, because everyone who reads is white. Elle Woods from Legally Blonde would like to have a word with you. Not only is this insanely stereotypical, it's also like just not okay on literally so many levels, and it makes me uncomfortable that the last girl looks like my friend's mom. I've also seen a trend of turning these gatekeepy posts into like wholesome. So I think it's called Gatekeeping Yuri or something. But I literally love it so much. The first one I'd like to show you not only has a really cute art style, is also just, I love the message so much. It says, "You're not like the girls in magazines. You're real, and that's what makes you better." I'm just gonna speed run through these wholesome ones. Other girls, dyed hair, long nails, doesn't post edited memes, listens to pop. Me, I do these things too. It's not bad to be feminine. Don't tear other women down. If you edit this and make it toxic, you're a troglodyte. This one was made by one of my favorite artists, Nausicaa. I love her. Anyway, next one is fake girls, almost non-existent clothes, cake-faced, fake nails, fake hair, doesn't read, failing school, me, covers my body, memes, natural, passing around, reads my Bible with 2 B's, wears band t-shirts and know who they are, and then someone turned it wholesome, also with like significantly better art. Thanks once again for helping me study. I would have failed the class if it wasn't for your help. No prob, we all have our weak side. And this one says, according to feminists, this is oppression, this is empowerment. Then someone drew it and said, next time we should bring way more water. Yeah, I forgot how fucking hot it is. Gets at rallies in the summer. And the last one here is pretty different because it's about trans men instead of girls. And it says, this is Damien. Damien is a trans man. I just want to live life like everyone else. This is Sky. Sky wants to be a trans boy, but she's just a cis girl who needs to feel special. Space child. Gender is feeling. Trans scum don't interact. Cisgender people are so boring. Soft boy. If you don't need dysphoria to be trans. I brought a binder, so I'm a real trans boy. Trademark now. And it says, you know, like, yeah, babe, no, please. Love that so much. I'm not gonna talk about the entire point with that trans man one because I'm gonna make an entire video about like the you don't need dysphoria to be trans and like all that stuff, so I'm just gonna leave that be. But now I want to talk about why is this a thing that's happening. I know most of you probably already know, but it's just that women have been treated so poorly in media for such a long time now. Like, women are shown as these prizes that men win, like the heroes win at the end of the movie. And it's honestly just very sad to see all these girls who are literally like, oh yeah, I have a personality. I'm not like other girls. Well, guess what? Every single girl has a personality. Maybe you don't get along with that girl, and that is literally just fine. And you shouldn't feel the need to compare yourself to other women, especially. And it's so sad that this is what, especially our generation, this is what we were taught women to be. Which is different than other generations because in their media, not they were more treated as just not characters at all, and they were less like skimpy than they are now. Of course, this is changing for the better, like slowly but surely, but we still have to make sure that this is not the mindset that young girls gain because it's like. I remember constantly comparing myself to other, like, characters. I remember just wanting to be Spider Man, Captain America, with that unrealistic body standard for literally um, both genders in quotations, but. And also now I see children, like my brother, I see my brother constantly coming up with these like with these feminist comments, and I love it. I love it so much. I love how children are being taught today, but at the same time I see people like my cousin, for example. She's 6, I think. Yeah, she's 6. And I see her just like being raised like kind of exactly the way I was raised, and it makes me very uncomfortable to see all these kids, literal kids, being taught these things and these gender roles, and it's so sad, but it's what's happening, and we need to acknowledge it. We need to talk more about that. It's so weird to, like, when you actually look at the situation, how women are being treated in media is literally no joke. There are so many movies that I absolutely love, like Happy Gilmore, for example, when like the female character, like the only female character except for the grandma, is like treated as a prize for him to kind of win at the end. That's very sad. And also to think that I grew up with the idea that women were prizes for men to win makes me very uncomfortable. And we should not be teaching literal children. We should not be giving them that mindset. And I want to get back to the according to feminists post. It makes me very sad to see that people still think like that. That feminists are like have this slut pride sign and just like, yes, feminists are doing that. Do you want to know why? Because the female body has been literally so sexualized and so like sexuality in general has been such a topic that you cannot be talking about. And also, if feminists are saying that Indian women are being oppressed, I mean, I assume Indian, this woman could be from wherever, basically. but that they are being oppressed, then I do not see them as feminists, because that's just, we should be empowering literally everyone and kind of take away the already existing power that lies within being a cis straight white man. And like the fact that there are still so many people who like relate the word feminist to being a bad thing, it makes me very sad and very disappointed, because I thought we have come a long way in our society. But turns out, now that I experience the world more, that there are still so many people that think like that. So if you're gonna take anything away from this video, it's that you should not be comparing yourself to other people of your gender, and you should not be literally putting the other girl type down, especially if you're a girl, being like, oh yeah, all these girls, they're wearing skimpy clothing and they're listening to pop music, they don't have a personality, they're bimbos and just want to impress men. Before I end this, just let me ask, why is that a thing? Why do we see women like as being always wanting to impress men if they just are dressing in a type of way? That's just so messed up on so many levels. I'm not even gonna get too much into that, but that, again, makes me very uncomfortable. But thank you so much for tagging along, and if you take anything away from this video, again, please next time you hear a sexist comment, or just anything, just please, especially if it's like, you know, this person doesn't know any better, and there's this girl that comes up to you and is like, oh, I'm not like other girls, then please just, like, I know that a lot of people don't want to argue, but please stick up against sexist comments and stuff, homophobic comments, please. Please, 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 please. I feel like there's way too many people that don't want to do that because, like, they're scared or whatever, but please, just do it for me. Anyways, hope you like this kind of video. It wasn't the all-time best, but it was a video, alright? And so what did we learn from this video? First of all, we didn't learn really anything, but first of all, don't put other women down. Second of all, educate others, like tell people to stop putting women down, and remember, don't be racist, don't be sexist, don't tear other human beings down, because they are worthy of respect, and if there's something mentally wrong with them or something, like if they're or something, then just get them some help. And with that, I am out of here. Later.